Alright, so
What?
the family tree. I must go from my grandmother and my grandfather Bimbo with Sarah Rogers Willesee and mind you, my grandmother was married twice. So I'm gonna break that down to you. Alright, my grandmother married a guy named Bimbo Rogers, which they had two kids, which was Steve and Pamela Rogers, Stephen Rogers and Pamela Rogers, which is my uncle Steve and my mom's Pam. My mom's had six kids, which is me, Toy, Sean, Keita, and Joel. So me is six. You know what I'm saying? That's all six of us. My uncle, he had I'm gonna say four kids if I'm not mistaken, which is probably maybe I'm missing one or two, but I'm gonna say he had Bo, Troy, and I think your mom's, if I'm not mistaken. No, that's a different marriage.
Yeah, no, my mom is from her dad, and he from Denver.
He from Denver too.
Yeah.
This was where all that Denver shit is coming through at. Okay. Okay, so yeah, me and you gotta get, yeah, me and you must be more connected than we think. That's crazy. Cause I'm like, the Denver ties is crazy. That's all I can tell you. But anyway, so I thought that maybe that was your mom's, but I guess he got another kid. He got maybe some other kids out there.
Steve got children by different women.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So he got
100%.
Who's Bo mother?
Bo mom's is Phyllis.
And
then that's right. So let me separate it. Bo and Phyllis got. I mean Bo. Steve and Phyllis got Bo.
Yeah.
Troy is from a different marriage.
Yeah.
And Shakan is from a different marriage, if I'm not mistaken.
Steve been married 3 times.
I don't know if he was married 3 times.
Now, but he had 3 different situations.
I'm say he had 3 different situations.
Yeah, that's understandable.
I can't say that he was married. I can't tell you that he was married 3 times. Yeah. He had 3 different situations.
No, I was clarifying that because you were saying.
Yeah, because now, you know what I'm saying? Once I sat down, I'm thinking like, damn, Colorado. Once you said that, I'm like, okay, that's the Army and all that shit.
Yeah.
So once you said that shit, I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. So I'm thinking your sister is
my mama.
No, I'm thinking, your mama. Damn.
Bo's sister.
I'm thinking that Bo's sister is Steve's daughter.
Yeah.
But that's from a different marriage.
Yeah, different situation.
From Phyllis in a different situation before Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes perfect sense.
My mom is Bo's older sister.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So that's and that's why I keep hearing the stories about Steve fucking trying to whatchamacallit, not but when they used to have the little boyfriends and all that back in the day. He used to be over there trying to kick them, you know what I'm saying? She had a little problem, he'd be over there trying to kick them out, whatever case may be, or whatever, father shit, regular shit. But I really thought all that shit was together, but they probably was they all probably was there at one time, you know what I'm saying? Depending on how old they was, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm actually just 40. Well, 46, excuse me. I'm 46.
Big difference, no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right? So, I'm going to say, at that time, I actually met Steve physically in 2000, I'm going to say 3.
2003?
Yeah.
Why is that?
That was my first time ever meeting him.
Why?
Because he was locked up.
Oh.
He was either locked up or he was locked up usually, and he was living out in he was out in Sacramento most of the time, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get to see him that whole time because he was supposed to have been in the army out there from what
From
I,
what
you
you
know what I'm saying?
heard,
From
yeah.
what I heard, he
He was
was
in
in
the
the
army, all
army for a
right.
minute, but then he wilded out, you know what I'm saying? He be on his wild, he's a wild cowboy type of guy. But at the end of the day, uh, I just met him in 2003, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Cause
Have you ever been out to Sacramento?
and that's what I like. Right after that, that's when I came out to Sacramento.
So how is it when you get to Sacramento being from New York?
It was fine. I mean, I was loving it, man.
Was there a difference in the culture or?
Oh man, it was great, man. It was the weather, very different in the weather and the time. I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
Different in time and the weather. The it was pretty cool to me. It was, you know what I'm saying? I was actually like, damn, I can live out here because it's always nice. It ain't too cold. It ain't too hot. You know what I'm saying? It's just about right. So, you know, I like the Cali vibe. I like the food, some of the food out there. You know what I'm saying? Some of the food out there slamming.
Like what?
Nigga brought me to that motherfucking
You remember what you was eating?
Yeah, man, that fucking Parmesan, one of them chicken spots, man. We had the Parmesan barbecue chicken. That was the first
that
time.
That nigga said the Parmesan barbecue chicken.
Yeah, man, that's just some Parmesan wings with some barbecue, just some garlic wings. Yo, I forgot what spot that was, man, but I know it was wings, man, and they had flavored wings, and that was the first time I really had flavored wings.
And you get out there, who you hanging with?
Oh man, I'm hanging with my man.
What year was this?
Damn. Damn, was it like, I want to say 2000. Shit. It was a minute ago. Damn. This was
early 2000s, mid 2000s.
I'm trying to get it right because I had to be. Damn, did I have my daughter already?
How many kids you got?
I got 3 kids.
You had any advice to your kids, what would it be?
Yo, stay sucker free, stay positive. Don't believe in the hype. Don't believe in the hype, because the hype will get you caught up in the rapture. And the hype, I mean, is that don't believe that you gotta go out here and work. Go out here and get your own.
And when it's all said and done, what you want your legacy to be?
When it's all said and done, I want my legacy to be. I want my legacy to me would just be somebody understanding the same thing that I understand, and to take that and keep it going.
Hey man, say man. It's been another blessed interview.